Greetings. In this demonstration, it's more of a lesson to teach people on the punching bag and on the speedball. A different type of speedball. As you can see, it's speedball and tennis ball. You can actually combine that and use two at a time. But the major message, I told you some of these messages in the previous clip. That's the reason why I'm saying it again, and that is the first thing that you've got to do in martial arts is practice on the air. Get the speed and everything, good form and all that type of martial arts in the air. And then on things like equipment like the pads, all different types of pads, mittens, punching bags, this sort of thing. Then the tennis ball, one tennis ball preferred. To be mastered, then get a lot of different types of tennis balls as you saw in the previous clip if you saw it. Then with weapons as well. From there, what you do is you go back to the punching bag and back to things like this. And with the four speedballs, I haven't got one at the moment to demonstrate. I haven't got one at the moment, but I will be getting it. The idea is that when you learn with the rooster floor speedball with your equipment training in timing and accuracy, you put more than one around like a tennis ball method, and you put them in different positions and you practice the same method to get different kind of timing actually happening. From there into the same thing with tennis ball. So I'm sorry, with the punching bags, you move it. Okay? And all around. You may say you do that from day one. Yes. But the difference is from day one, unless you've got perfect timing and accuracy, you'll be able to hit the bag to a certain kind of timing and accuracy, but for example, if you're aiming here, you may hit it here, that is the target where you're originally aiming. If you're aiming high, you may hit it low, or vice versa. So the idea is, once you get the tennis ball timing and accuracy and you get the punching ball bag, you can now hit it exactly where you're aiming. If you're aiming in the center, you hit the center. Top as well. And here, wherever you aim is where you're going to hit. Okay? Does that make sense? Another reason why is the tennis ball method, okay, the tennis ball, okay, it's much easier to move out the way. It's a target. This is a lot harder. It's a bigger target that comes straight away where you have to move way out the way and not just a little bit. It's more towards the size of the human body. You get bigger targets, as in more heavier punching bags, lighter ones, probably this one's not that medium weight. So you get different feel of different types of training. All these trainings are proper, whether they're basic or advanced, they're all proper and they're all good for learning martial arts. The best one is to do sparring continuously from day one. But anyway, so we'll demonstrate on the punching bag. The idea of the punching bag is, especially if you use the method I'm going to show you, is to hit it exactly in the line. It's like this, it's like there, it's right there. You've got to hit it directly in the center of the bag. And prefer the timing and accuracy where you're aiming. But if you're not going to get it where you're aiming, at least get in the center. If you do it the way I do it and you just miss by a slight fraction, the more you miss, the more you risk the chance of a sprained ankle or even damage your leg. As you will see what I mean at the moment, the bag's coming straight at you. The idea is, I want you to the bag now to show you, but the idea is to actually go through the target as it's coming at you. So when it's up here, this is when you hit it right there, bang. So you've got time to crack it directly into the psyche, you see. So as it's moving the bag, instead of waiting till it's there, you hit it right there. Okay? And that will give you more power, more momentum. Okay? But you've got to hit it dead center. Because the bag's coming at you, more swinging, it weighs a lot more than a tennis ball, and you can damage your foot pretty easy. I've done damage it today. I've never damaged it. You never know. Spiders? Anyway, so you come up this way. Sorry for that word, but anyway. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That's the white. You don't want any accidents. Okay, don't make sure there's nothing behind the wire, okay? So you're going this way. So you come this way. So you come in here and hit it right there. It doesn't matter if you hit it where I tell you or not, but the more you hit up there, the more power you will receive. As you will receive. I mean, be careful. If you other kicks, Okay, so you've got to hit a little bit there, see? Coming in here. Watch this. You've got to move that the wide at the same time. So that makes sense. You've got your ring, so come in. Well, of course, you can move around the kicks. Use combination punches, for example. So you've got to hit it direct to the center of the back, especially when you're not doing any protection. And then come up. So you've got your knees as well, your punches, you've got your elbows. And you move around, sort of like Muhammad Ali. You've got to go through the target, so you've got to go. Remember, do this even by a fraction, pull back your hand. Not break it, the spring. Maybe even break it. So you've got to, when you're not wearing protection. So not only do you have to hit it dead center, but you've got to hit it straight. Straight on. Okay? You've got to develop your fingers. You've got to have muscle there. There's certain exercise which I want to introduce muscle here to take the force on the forearms. Okay? It has to be strong. The whole body has to be muscular, fit, etc. Flexible. Okay? So the next thing I want to show you is that kicks are done in many ways. There's a kick in the front kick that's this way. There's an angled front kick that comes from an angle here. And on an angle here, for example, if the guard is here, you can sneak it in this way or that way, or front, depending upon what the opening is. If the line of attack is closed in one way, you can sneak it in another way. The roundhouse can also come this way, kind of like here, here, or at an angle on top. I want to demonstrate that now. The cycle the same way. You come up this way, okay? You come straight, or you come in this way. Same with every other kicks. You come on an angle this way to hit with this part of the foot. So you're coming out this way, or with the heel, or that way. Keep to the three basic ones. The original kick, the one on the left and right. Same with the spinning kicks. Some of the punches. For example, the punch will be here, 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 here. The idea is for the body to be in line in the punch, according to the technique, with your body and hip into it. Hip hits the kicks, as well as the shoulders, but more of the hips. Shoulders hits the shoulders, but more, and hips, but more of the hip. The shoulder, sorry, is the top part of the body. You can do your kicking jabs. Okay, don't try this in the bag. You haven't got experience, but you can use the bag, tucking up your fingers. In case you miss the eyes, there's the forehead, there's finger jabs, there's palm strikes. There's three types of finger jabs. It's the common one that's used in Jack and No, which is this one. There's a two-finger one, and there's the one-finger one. If you haven't got strong enough fingers, you're going to break them. You don't penetrate like this with the fingers, because you only takes a little bit of pressure from the eyes, and the guy will blink, then you go, and whatever structure you have to do to take him down. But you've got to put a little bit of power like this in order to toughen the fingers, so if you miss the eyes and get the forehead, then you're ready for it. Okay? So the next thing is that you can do the same thing with the roof before speedball. Okay? It's a little more harder in timing and accuracy and stuff like that. It's much harder to get power, but much easier than a tennis ball because it's a much bigger target. The idea is to hit that center as if it's a tennis ball. Okay? So you're coming up this way. Come in. As you sit a little bit of the target, okay, you make sure that it hits you. You can also use the padding. I've got a bit of padding here. It's not much padding, it's just a bit of material for the feet. You can also practice your side kicks in the line on the other kick. Be careful on the other kicks, if you damage your foot, it's still there. Come up this way, practice on the line, and so on. From there, you can use a combination of both targets. Because only one, be careful that one doesn't hit you. Go this way. Move this way. And so on. From there you can have a number of targets. You go for the tennis ball and have a target like that. So you get different fields of power, different fields of timing and accuracy. Okay? You can certainly fall into one of these tennis balls, punching bags, and many as you have graduated to do.